Good morning, ma'am. This is Rutva Kharza from the Department of Tribute. Today I am going. My bearing roll number is 244 G1 A0244. Today my topic is about chipko movement or bison community. Introduction to the chipko movement. The chipko movement was a non-violent environmental protest that organized in India during the year of 1970s. It focused on protecting trees from commercial logging by embarrassing them to prevent their destructions. The movement became a symbol of economical and social activism worldwide. Origin and historical context. The movement begins in Uttarakhand region of northern India, particularly in Gwal, Gwalior Himalayas. It was a response to the government to allocate forest land for commercial logging projects. Local villagers, primarily women, led the effort to safeguard the environment and the livelihood. Here is the picture which shows that women are protesting against the chipko, protesting against the people who are going to cut the trees. It was started on 26th March 1974. The role of women in chipko movement. Women played a vital role in the movement, often risking their lives to protect the trees. These participation challenged traditional gender roles and empowered women as social activists. The movement lightened women's connected to natural resources and their importance in environmental conversations. The bisexual movement. Bishon community is the socio-cultural group in to the Uttarakhand region. They have the deep-rooted tradition of forest conversion and sustainable living practices. The community's cultural values emphasizes harmony with the nature and collective responsibilities. The the cultural significance of bison community. Their costumes and rituals often revolve around rivers for the forest and natural elements. The bison community traditional knowledge contributes to ecological prevention. Their practice survive as a model for sustainable environment management in the region. Impact of chipko movement. The movement successfully inflicted forest policies leading to ban on tree falling in sensitive areas. It inspired similar ecological activities across India and other parts of the world. The movement fostered greater awareness of environment issues and community participation. Challenges faced by the movement. The movement faced opposition from government authorities and logging industries. Encountering with police and police brutality were common during protests. Despite challenges, the movement sustained Monto through grassroots activism. Legacy of chipko movement and bison community. The movement lays the foundation for modern environment activism in India. It highlighted the impact of local communities in ecological conservation efforts. The bison community continues to uphold traditional practices of unsustainable living. Contemporary relevance. The principle of the chipko movement remains relevant to today's global environment debates. The community-based conservation strategies are increasing, reorganizing as effective. The movement inspires ongoing efforts to protect forest and natural resources worldwide. The legacy of chipko movement in Bison community. The community laid the foundation that modern environment activism in India. It highlighted the importance of local communities in ecological conservation efforts. The Bison community continues to uphold traditional practices of sustainable living. Conclusion. The final conclusion of the chipko movement in Bison community explains the power of grassroots activism and their efforts, demonstrating the significance of ecological harmony and community involvement, preventing the legacy encountered, continued environmental stepward and further generation. Further generation. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for giving this golden opportunity.